It's the GOAT, the greatest of all time, sports traveler. I've seen hoops on 5 continents. I'm gonna leave my brains in Africa coming next month in April, but right now, feeling footloose and fancy free, I did make it to Helsinki. And I'm with, I already forgot his name. I need to see someone to remember people's names. You're gonna kill, he's gonna put me in a headlock right now. And this is
Tuukka.
Tuukka. Now Tuukka is from Finland. You were born where? Here in Helsinki or another town?
I was born in Vaasa.
Vaasa.
It's an hour and 15 minutes northwest from here, yeah.
Now, our audience is American, Tuukka, and I'm so bad at forgetting his name after he just told me it. Audience is American. You played your college ball in the States, is that correct?
That's correct. Providence College.
All right, so he played for the Friars, and my understanding is, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not going to check your birth certificate. You're 43, is that right?
That's it. Turned last week, 43.
So here's a cat who played for Providence, I'm going to say at least around 20 years ago.
It's been a while.
And he's 43 and he's still hooping it. And he helped his team win tonight.
2005 I graduated.
2005. Now, did you get your degree there?
I did.
Absolutely. Where did you get your degree in?
Business management.
Business management. Here's a cat, played for the Providence Friars, from here in Finland, still hooping it up at 43. Now, this is the second league, if I'm correct, in terms of like competition.
Exactly.
There's the top Finnish league, the second league. Now, you haven't played basketball for so long. Just give a brief synopsis to our American audience, even though you're from Finland. How many other countries have you played in approximately? Like where you actually were on a team in that country?
I haven't played in that many. I played my college ball in the States, and then I played 6 seasons in Italy.
Okay.
Played a season in France and a season in Germany.
Okay.
Other than that, I've been here with the Finnish clubs, but we've been playing international competitions.
Of course, you'll represent the country. Right?
Yeah. So we've been able to see other countries too, but those are the ones that I played club basketball in.
Okay. So, and the ones that you mentioned, Italy, France, Germany, obviously more populated, more resources, more successful on the international stage than Finnish basketball, right? But you have a good perspective of the state of the Finnish game here, especially since you grew up here and where it is now. So, 43 years old. About what age did you start playing basketball? About how old were you?
I was about 5 years old.
5 years old. Now, have you noticed, since you've been in your homeland playing hoops, whether it's the first or second league, is the quality of play, has it improved over the last, let's say, 5 or 10 years here in Finland?
Yeah, absolutely. Like it has all over Europe. I think in Finland it's taken big leaps forward. I think the coaching in general in Finland has gotten a lot better. I think because of what's the right word, digitalization.
Sure.
All the information going around more and more these days. The coaches have been able to pick up more from
using data and technology.
Right. So
and you also benefit from the fact that, and of course, this doesn't mean that that the Americans are the only ones. As Europeans are very successful. Germany won the World Cup. U.S. finished 4th, right? But one of your coaches in America is coaches coming here from countries or players coming here from other countries with also those experiences helping to elevate the game here as well.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of guys with American heritage or background in this country who come to play here and then stayed and now helping with coaching or whatever other position here. So there's definitely also that American influence in our basketball, and it's great because there's a lot of strengths there that doesn't come naturally to the Finnish personality.
Right. So the challenge here in Finland, you correct me if I'm wrong, is not a huge population,
right?
And basketball is not the #1 sport here, right? My understanding is it's ice hockey.
Exactly.
And then I think soccer maybe is second.
Yeah.
And then the basketball. So you can imagine the challenge of population. Was it 4 million? Is that the population?
I think we're like 5.5.
5.5 million in Finland. So compare that to North America, the Dominican Republic. Baseball, big in the Dominican Republic. It's a factory for Major League Baseball. That's about 11 million, I think, in the Dominican. So we got half that here. and it's not the #1 sport, but yet there's been players like yourself that have played college, others that have played in the NBA. So we've got the top dogs, right? The EuroLeague teams, right? And those countries, like we saw it from the recent World Cup, Germany, Serbia, Latvia had a good run, right?
Yeah, really good.
Lithuania's up there, right? Where would you say Finland is? Is it sort of in maybe the second tier or third tier in terms of competitiveness with those top teams? Where would you, just in a general sense, put it?
Yeah, that's probably pretty correct. I would say I started with the national team in 2000, and I would say we were at the bottom half of Europe. And 2011, first time in a while, we made the European Championships, and ever since, like we've been steady, like making it to the championship. So we kind of, picked our spot with the better teams or the top half of the competition in Europe. And I think it's been a steady rise. Now we have made the World Cup twice, so it's on the rise. But you're probably right. I'd say probably the second or the third tier in Europe.
Now, you got a big event coming here next year, which is the Eurobasket, right?
Yeah.
And so that's an opportunity not only to grow the game here in Finland, to have all of the European clubs here. Eurobasket is the World Cup of European basketball, basically. And it's going to be held here next year in Finland. So not only is it an opportunity to promote the game here to your citizens, right?
Yeah.
It's an opportunity for this guy or his fellow Finlanders to have a pretty good showing, right?
Yeah.
And is that something you guys are trying to build toward?
Absolutely. We had the same. We held a group here in 2017 in Helsinki, and that was a huge boost for our basketball. That's probably with the 2014 World Cup, that's been the best experience for me. National team tournament here, we played a lot of close games. We beat France and Poland here.
So you would say that was among your proudest moments?
Absolutely.
You have a long career, brother.
It was like we had full arena.
Sure.
People really got into it.
And playing for the pride of your flag and your country, absolutely. And winning, beating France, obviously an outstanding basketball team.
Yeah, and that's when a lot of American basketball fans also know Lauri Markkanen. Probably he's the #1 name out of Finland. So that's where Lauri made his team, got on the international stage.
Sure.
And we're hoping something similar next year. Take another leap forward.
Yeah. So let me just ask you one other question. You already answered one of them, which I ask in all these videos of those that watch these videos know, which is, what is your proudest moment? You just gave it to me just moments ago, right? The big question with this guy, 43, been playing since he was 5. He's still getting paid. In fact, can I just lift up the jersey here? He has a sponsor on his jersey that his teammates don't have, because this cat's well known here in Finland, okay? So the big question, don't worry, I'm not going to post this online tonight. It probably won't go on for a while. How long are you going to keep playing? How long? I mean, obviously your body will tell you, but do you want to are you like Tom Brady on American football? I'm going to play until I'm 50 or something? How long do you want to keep playing?
No, I don't know. It's actually become a little bit of a joke that I've been saying, let's see, one more year, like for the.
How long has that been? Like since you were 36 or something?
Well, yeah, probably something like that. So I'm not making any promises, but I've been really blessed to be able to go. Like I thank God constantly that I can still play the sport that I love.
Well, you're in phenomenal shape. I mean, I was in the stands with the press officer Nico from the Finnish Basketball Federation, and he said he's 43. I said, what? I said, well, he's lost his hair, as has the goat. But this cat's 43. He's in good shape at 43. So you have been blessed. Obviously injuries and father time catches up with everybody.
Yeah.
But I think it's also a credit to you taking care of your body and taking pride in the fact that you are a representative of Finland basketball, and I think you know that.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you're a role model to these folks, right? And also a symbol and pride. So a credit to you also. Thank you so much for your time. I'm very grateful.
Thank you.
Please don't put me in a chokehold for torturing your name. I'm not going to do it again, because I'm going to do it again. I'll mess it up. But it's the big dog here, the Providence Friar from the Big East. We'll see you in the next video. It's the Go Over now. So sorry.
No, that's
Thank you.
Good.
I'm good at